Okay, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started soon. Now, Bathory, before I get started, how's my audio? I have a fan turned on, so machinery might kind of mess around with the room tone, at least for now. But hoping it doesn't really interfere with the game audio and my commentary voice. Alright, cool. Alright, then, I think it's time to get started. Welcome, for those of you who have tuned in from yesterday's, just another mixed result of a performance from part one. This wasn't officially going to be like a part one, part two deal, but considering my performance and the number of times I've died, I didn't want to waste any further time on the game because I sometimes want to call it a break, and would just want to pick up where I left off with part two. So I died. I'm sorry. I saved right at the mark where I play as Carlos for the hospital section. So that's where I'm going to leave off. That's where I'm going to continue from here. Continue. Yeah. But yeah, like the first hour of this was a rather unpredictable playthrough because the first hour I ended up dying for like the first 30 minutes into the game, like twice. And so my third run through was a lot better, but whoops. Whoa. Okay, hold on a sec. You know what, let me reset this. So yeah, I ended up dying within like twice in the first hour of my speed run, but then I was able to pick up all the way to the clock tower section with no deaths so far. So from where I saved was with I'm playing as Carlos, where I have to go to the hospital and get Jill the vaccine since she's got infected by the Nemesis, and I got much further than that, but then I died in the park section as Jill by a couple of Gammas hunters. So I think it's time for me to pick up where I left off in trial and error and to do better. But okay, already from the start, before I reset it, I wasn't really doing hot, so let's do it again properly. All right, here we go. So. I was thinking about just taking the ink ribbon since I don't take much items for Carlos's section, but whatever. And some more zombies, which, oops, not again. Alright, got biter. But yeah, again, I was having the same result as my Claire B walkthrough, so something I wasn't really prepared for. It's not like I intended to die. Like, I don't think no one. I think I think anybody who starts a live stream to see themselves go through a speed run of a game wasn't really aiming for bad results, such as that. Fluffy spiders. I love my spiders. So now I'm gonna move the bell because I gotta do what a woman can't. Alright, let's do it. So some more zombies, and I gotta get some of them close enough to the barrel. Oh wait, wait. Oh shit. Oh shit, what the hell? Oh, let me get him. Oh, get off. Ah, perfect. Beautiful. That killed them all. But I took more damage than needed. Alright, let's go to the hospital. Let's check in and check out of this crazy labyrinth puzzle designed hospital that I wouldn't expect patients or doctors to figure out the way around. Alright. Oh shit, so I gotta get ready for the hunters because they're a real pain in the ass. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you too. And here's some more red herbs. Then we could do some mixes. And it's gonna be another save room here. Okay, nothing much. Let's move along. There's some blue herbs. Let's get that. Oh yeah, so there's a tape recorder for the voice recognition access. Oh no, my playback's buffering a bit. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, towards the end of my part 1 stream, there was some glitching here, mostly because I was having some bad connection. But I was able to deactivate the Wi-Fi off my phone, so that way I could get like good enough signal to make this live stream happen without any faults. So I do apologize for that. If for anybody who saw part 1. Oh yeah, I think I would have to go to the basement section first, because I learned that even though I went upstairs, I had to go downstairs again to the basement. So here I am, and there's gonna be some more hunters that are gonna try and be clever enough to stop me. Oh, okay, never mind. So
What are you doing?
I did mention this yesterday during my hospital run through. Was if I go upstairs, it's gonna trigger a cutscene where Nikolai kills this mercenaries operative, and this guy blows himself up as a way to kill Nikolai in a failed attempt, obviously. But since I gone down the basement,
Traitor!
this triggers this different cutscene. So, shit. Yeah, but we get an alternative death for this minor character here. So we're just gonna keep on going. And there are the lovely frog things. There's a medium base, so... Oh yeah, so I gotta transfer power from the tanks to this control module. I did suffer a hit because I ran past a door while trying to avoid these guys, so that won't happen again. Alright, let's set the medium base. Okay, so I believe it was 1, 3, and A. There, simple. So now we're gonna go upstairs and get the final mix for the vaccine. Yeah, 1, 3, and A battery. Had to make sure it was that correct sequence. There we go. And it's probably gonna be some hunters on my way back. Nope. I'm safe. Hey, awesome. Some more ammo. Could use that. Alright, let's go upstairs. Alright, let's move along. There we go. Found some hunters. Ah, fuck. Scared the shit out of me. Nice. Kill him, Carlos. Ah, fuck. Uh-oh. I should act quickly to find some health in the sick room. Well, mainly the dodging, it doesn't work as you expect it to. Yeah, it's very random, so it's all a matter of luck and how precise you are when yeah, look at that. Fucking worms. It's a matter of luck and how precise you are when you lock onto an enemy. So It doesn't usually work the way you want it to, which makes it a very unreliable game mechanic. I mean, that's based on what I learned about this maneuver. Okay, let me discard the key. I gotta grab some health. Oh, I hope those fucking worms don't respawn. So yeah, with the guy who nearly killed Carlos, but then got blown up by that electronic safe. It's pretty much you know, Nikolai wanting to you know, flee with his life, and killing his comrades, betraying them during this failed mission, which is pretty reminiscent of Resident Evil 1, where pretty much like the mercenaries, the STARS officers, the characters were set up by Wesker, and Wesker is aiming to kill the STARS members before any secrets regarding Umbrella and his involvement with Umbrella would ever be revealed to the public. Yeah, it's just yeah. There's an I remember this. There's an ongoing theme of like how people are like expendable in these situations, that they're being set up by by authority figures who they worked alongside with, and you know, Umbrella, who manipulated said characters. Okay, so it's not there again. So yeah, much like certain sections of this game, puzzle solutions are varied, which is a very odd and rather annoying gaming mechanic. I figured out during my part 1 playthrough. So again, the game is constantly trying to subvert my expectations, and not in a good way. So if I do keep fucking up, then I have to go back into the room for the puzzle to respawn. That way I could just like backtrack and start over. No, that didn't work either. What the fuck? Because the last time, it was, it was the left-hand corner of the room, left-hand back corner, and I was able to grab the vaccine mix for the viral vaccine. This thing's ridiculous. Now, I'm gonna guess that it's probably gonna be set on my left side, because if it happened on the opposite section of the room, on the opposite half, then maybe this half. Ah, bless you. Okay, no, that didn't work. I wish these puzzles had just have one outcome, one solution. Why does it have to be 4 for, you know, a game to be reset and continue from where a player leaves off, for them to run into a different outcome you're supposed to figure out for these puzzles? It's annoying. Because I read on GameFAQs, there's like 4 different solutions for these puzzles in this game alone. And there we go. Oh shit, I may have forgot the code. Let me see. I think it was 253 or 325 I could try. Nope. Now, I am going to, yeah, it is for artificial length to prolong the game. I'm going to heal myself, because then on my way back to the chapel, I run into Nemesis. Ah, what the fuck? Alright, that takes care of those guys. Alright, let's go back, but there's gonna be some zombies on my way back. They're gonna come in on the first floor. Down to 9%, that ain't good. Oops, excuse me. Dodgy camera angles I picked up here. Much like that area where you run into those dogs, there are times where the camera angles can fuck with you. That your navigation can be skewered. Therefore, yeah. Therefore, you have to change your way to maneuver, or you get contact from an enemy. There we go. Let's skip that. It's cool stuff, man, but you're boring. There's gonna be some women on my way back. Yeah, that ain't good. Alright, let's keep going. Now, I can't forget about I cannot forget about the lockpick, because I forgot the lockpick from the chapel when I go back to Jill. Now Nemesis is going to come through, so I'm not going to fight him. I'm supposed to race my way back into the chapel before Nemesis does. You're scary, but you're boring. Alright, let's move. Alright, let's move on, because Nemesis is going to pop up. Alright, he's going to come down here. Hey, where do those windows lead to? Seriously. Oh, shit! Fuck! Oh, fuck, he's going to try to break in. Get up, your ass! Oh my god, dude, I am so bad with these tank controls today. Even in my last playthrough, I felt I was terrible. Oh, wait. Ooh, I forgot to mix it. There we go.
Hey, are you?
Hooray, I'm back as the master of unlocking the lovely Jill. Alright, let's see. Yeah, lockpick. Let's get that. Let's keep myself armed. Oh, I might need a shotgun too. Can't forget that. I might leave that behind. Oh, wait, no, wait. I might need it for the hunters. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah, the useless ammo. Oh, I'll get rid of that at the other save room. There he is. Ah! You're cool, man, but you're boring. You're boring me by your terrifyingness. Alright, let's go. So, next section, I have to go through this park where more hunters are gonna come in, and I had to be careful this time because I got skewered by like 3 hunter variants before I got the final swipe by Hunter Gamma. And usually if the hunters overwhelm you, then that's not good. Alright, here we go. It's a luck pick. If you, the master of unlocking, can take it with you. Jill will forever be known as the master of unlocking. And I do notice that the novelization for these games. Yeah, thanks, Bathory. Why didn't I figure that out, huh? Yeah, I'm aware of that. I do notice that in the novelization of these games, they add further background on these characters, where Jill Valentine, as I mentioned in the Resident Evil 1 walkthrough, Jill was initially, she started off as a cab burglar who was good at cracking safes and stuff, but she was caught red-handed by the STARS force. But instead of just indicting her with imprisonment, they recruited her on the STARS team. It doesn't really make sense realistically, but you know, it's there just to make. But you know, it happens so Jill can be this awesome, badass character that we recognize. Oh, I can't forget the ink ribbon, just in case. I think I'd be cool without saving because I did fuck up the last time, but I think I'd be more aware of it. I think I'm more aware of the enemies now, so I'm just gonna take that, and in case of more hunters I run into, it'll come in handy, because the shotgun is not very powerful. It's not powerful enough against those enemies. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna have to clear this guy first. That was close. Okay, here we go. Yes, I will no longer discard it. See how much space I have. I gotta leave some more space in case. Nah, fuck it. Let's do it. Because there are more herbs, so I'm gonna pick up a lot more herbs across the park. Ah! Get off me. Oh, fuck. Okay, there are no hunters, but they're traded for worms. These fucking worms, man. Okay, I will kill these guys. Okay, no. Zombie. Awesome, Jill. I know I'm like backtracking a little, but maybe Maybe I go back to the other section, because maybe that was a correct pattern I was supposed to make in this section. Hey, voila, there we go. But looks like I am getting close to the end, because after the park, then I go into the chemical plant that's run by Umbrella, where I have my final encounters with the Nemesis, and we learn more about Nikolai's treachery. I'm not. It's not clear if the worms are poisonous. I haven't gotten poisoned, so that's good. Okay, so I gotta drain all this water in this bottom hatch, which would. Yeah, here we go. You know, I might just take care of this, then I might go back, because I think there was a key I picked up. Now that I remember. There was another key I picked up in the other section of the park. That'll do it. Alright, awesome. Okay. Let's keep my grenade launcher handy just in case. Oh, no. Fuck. I got wormed. Ah. Okay, no hunters, but dogs. There we go. God, better those than hunters. Yeah, here we go. Okay, well, I think it's time for me to replenish a bit. I can take the Magnum revolver rounds, because I don't need those. Okay, I believe that is the gate door to the plant, so I gotta go, yeah, I gotta go down the drain hole and use the key into one of the park cabins. Now it makes sense. Okay, I was lucky enough to go by these guys, but kill them. Oops. Oh wait, that's good enough. Hey, surprisingly I got a 3-shot. Alright. So what else could I talk about? So I finished watching the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. Um, the first two films still fucking hold up. The second one, I mean the third one, not so much. I think the more I revisit Spider-Man 3, I get more depressed by it. Not just because of the quality of the script compared to the first two movies, but like, you know, it just feels so. It feels completely rushed by how they had to cram in so many characters and villains and stuff, just to make it better than the first two. But it almost fails in bigger ways. Yeah, it was ruined by too many cooks, and the cooks would fall under Sony. Avi Arad, who was a producer for all three Raimi films, and continues to be a producer for the Spider-Man movies, and yeah, most importantly, Sony for putting too much of a hand in you know, the pre-production basis, pre-production phase, because it wasn't gonna the film Spider-Man 3 should have never put Venom in the first place. Venom should have been saved for later films. I'll see, like that. Pure luck, the dodging. Alright, let's shoot him. Yeah, see, it's all a matter of luck. It's not guaranteed you're gonna get a good dodging. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go back and collect the red herbs. Like, part of me does appreciate where they want to take Venom, because it's not really the same character that the hardcore fans would recognize with Venom. But I think, I mean, the real villain is not Venom, of course. It's the suit. The suit's the bigger villain. But honestly, Peter Parker was already the villain before he even donned the suit. They managed to make Peter Parker much more douchier, oblivious, and unlikable compared to his character in the first two movies. But Sam Raimi wanted to settle on Harry Osborn, and I think it was also the Vulture, before he wanted to shift with before he wanted to shift it to the Sandman. But it's really odd, because it's really odd that the studio would force so many characters into that movie just so fans could be like, oh, I remember that character from the comics. Man, that led to bigger faults too when it came down to the Amazing Spider-Man 2. But you think with two big hits that Raimi made for the studio, Sony didn't put a lot of confidence in Raimi's vision. Therefore, they just pussied out and wanted to appeal to more people by cramming all these characters without much purpose or any reason to know why they exist in the grand scheme of things, which is the story. And that led to bigger problems after the film, because with Spider-Man 4, Raimi was looking to go back and not endure the same problems that Sony placed it on Raimi's shoulders, and wanted to just settle on with one villain. But Sony had just these crazy ideas that forced Sam to leave the project, which sucks. So therefore and Sony thinks because they felt like the characters were ruined in 3, they wanted to reboot it. And Raimi wanted to continue the story, but yeah, because of that, because of what they ended up with, Raimi backed out, and so we had the not so amazing Spider-Man films. Okay, I think I should just save here. I'm gonna save because I'm gonna end up with 3 saves anyways. All right, but first, let me take care of the chimney with the long pole. That I could just move on and just save it because this is where I meet the worm. And my last playthrough, I died too many times by the worm. Oh, okay. So I gotta light it on fire. Let me collect these. Maybe I can make some. I'm gonna make some grenade powder, grenade rounds, because I can't do bare A powder and B powder ammo because it's just enhanced ammo from here on. At this point, yeah, it's just like it's just Sony. Sony is like full of cowards running the executive process of filmmaking because yeah, like Peter Jackson gave New Line Cinema and Time Warner his vision of the Lord of the Rings, and they went with it. But then suddenly, with Sam Raimi having 2 great films that still hold up to the test of time in terms of comic movies, they didn't give him enough time and confidence to carry out Spider-Man 3, but in the way Raimi envisioned it to be. So, and that's what led to Sony just settling down with an indie house director that they could just like pull their collars around in order to get more Spider-Man movies made, and you know that's what happened with Mark Webb and the Amazing Spider-Man films, and how that franchise was already butchered from the start. Oh yeah, here. There we go. Awesome. I got I got a fully maxed out grenade launcher. All right, I gotta take care of the chimney, and then I'll save. And that's the biggest fault with modern Hollywood nowadays is that like unlike Sam Raimi, you have these it's what I said before, these independent directors not only like they don't know how to tell a story, it's just like the studios can just like handpick these filmmakers as a way for them to as a way to just you know, like I said, like pull their colors around, get them to make these safe manufactured cash grab movies, and not let the directors themselves make it the film they want it to be. Even though I don't want that, because like I said, Colin Trevorrow, Rian Johnson, Mark Webb don't really understand the fundamentals of careful story structure and characterization to be allowed to take control of their own projects. And though it's not really all that, sorry, it's not totally existent in modern Hollywood. I think Christopher Nolan, like he's the only person in the filmmaking industry that has more say in the filmmakers, and I mean more say than the studios, because now like the studios can't let Chris Nolan make whatever film he wants, and it's guaranteed to be a hit. And Chris Nolan's films have never failed in any regard. and I commend Nolan for that. But for every other filmmaker, no, they're just they wind up with these inexperienced indie directors who've never directed a studio film, despite their talents, and they also hire hacks to, whether it's the same filmmakers or other writers, who are very hackneyed in the way they approach these projects. Okay, so Nikolai isn't here. What gives? Oh wait, he's on the opposite side. Oh really? Do you know an example of that battery? I would like to know. Maybe Kevin Feige, even though the Marvel movies make money and are crowd-pleasing movies, even though I don't like some of the recent stuff, except for Endgame and Infinity War. Okay, he has nothing. Alright, let's go back.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
Oh yeah, this is where we get our glimpse of Nikolai, our final review of Nikolai.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are.
This is intriguing, but you're boring, and I gotta find a big worm. Yeah, here we go.
What's going on? Whoa! What is
It's a dick. Now I gotta shoot this dick. Ah. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't read the comments. I'm trying to get by this boss. There we go. Oh. Okay, I got him close enough to the water. Oh, gotta get away from his attacks. Let me heal up. Okay, so he's come out. Gotta get away from there. Okay, I didn't. Well, I was having trouble figuring out how to shoot the lamppost to kill it, but no, not needed. I made it out fine. All right, took care of that. Let's finish this. Okay, the producer is Zoe Levin, who basically hired Neil Marshall. Oh, is that regarding the Hellboy movie? Yeah, because Neil Marshall's last movie was Hellboy, and that movie didn't do well. Which sucks really, because Neil Marshall's known for some really good cult horror films like Dog Soldiers and the. All right, there I had to fix it. Okay, so um, I'm sorry about that. If you can hear me now, my mic froze on me, so I had to reset the audio input. But my reading is my reading is active. So yeah, there we go. Thank you. I apologize for that. My reading is active, so yeah, there is some level picking up. I do apologize for that. That's never happened. Okay, so I'm in the chemical plant, and in this hallway, once when I come back, it's gonna respawn with more chimera.
Carlos.
Jill, listen.
Oh yeah, then we
very
learn
carefully.
of the
They're planning on
the
launching a
missile being launched
directly into
at
the
Raccoon
as soon
City,
as day breaks.
which is surprising, but you're boring. Okay, some more ammo types, more gunpowder types, so like make some more. If I'm gonna max out on, I'm seriously gonna max out on. Actually, you know what? I want to make a different combo mix, but let me make some more grenade rounds. Oh yeah, demos. That's what they're called, or demos. Yeah, so those lumpy green crawling pieces of shit I gotta be aware of, because yeah, those are poison. Maybe that explains it. Yes, I see that, but I want to collect the fucking A powder. Oh. Oh, fuck you. Well, at least now I don't have to, like, use this. And I know, not to mix to get the enhanced ammo. But on the bright side, I got plenty of grenade rounds for Nemesis. And I won't need to like use much ammo in the final boss because I have a giant laser cannon that can obliterate him. Oh wait, I'm going back and forth. I gotta let go of the fucking Magnum. I could take some mine throwers just to like waste them, because they don't really matter much. All right, I think that's about everything. Let's get ready to finish this game. Oh, there's this other room. Where's this lead to? Oh yeah, so this is the Steam puzzle. So I gotta be careful here because the Steam puzzle I had to control. I think there's some valves it had to operate with, or maybe some switches, and it's gonna open more Steam. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Leaving for 15 minutes. That's a shame, Bathory. You might miss out on the end. Oh. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So what, you gotta check out more Spanish villas in your absence? Oops. Okay, I'm gonna need a car key. But, okay, so there's probably another room I haven't checked where the door has been unlocked because of the steam puzzle. And there's bound to be more chimera. I mean, not chimera, demos. Yeah, there you are, you lumps of shit. Ah! Get off! Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. There we go. It's gonna be some lab zombies. I'm gonna use the mind thrower on these guys. Ah! Get off! And I could blow a wad. Oh, nice! Yeah. I could just finish him off. Oh, I love this gun. This is one. This is probably one the candidate for best gun of Resident Evil, the Eagle pistol. And some more herbs. Another miracle. Okay, I retrieved an ammo disc. Well, I won't be saving Chris Redfield this time, but probably good for another unlockable. There we go. Alright, let's move along. Here we go. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, it has to be bypassed by, a different puzzle, I bet. Now, where does this go? Okay, good news is there's not multiple floors, so it's just one way down. I see you. Oh! Fuck you. Fuck you too. More. Get off. Alright, I think I should heal up. Nice. Hey, more shotgun shells. Alright. I'm hoping more enemies don't respawn on my way back. Per usual. Ah! Worms. Get up! Alright, let's do it. Okay, so now I'm gonna approach the obnoxious, the unbearable water chemical puzzle, which takes a cake for the worst puzzle of the entire game, or the entire series as a whole. Alright, let's do it. So, this is a good opportunity for me to pause the game and look up the solution of this puzzle. Even though this game has given me 4 different solutions for many puzzles throughout. And there are no powders here, so okay. Water sample. Nope. Okay, I need a water sample, but where is the sample? Alright, let me pause it for a bit. I gotta look up the, I gotta look up where I find the fucking, water sample. Okay, sewage monitoring room, so I'm in the same spot where I should find it. Ah, here we go. There it is. Now it's time to get this puzzle started. Alright, so I'm going to place the water sample in the machine and puzzle commence. Okay, so... So here's how I might do this. So... A goes right one time, and B lava goes right one time as well, and C goes left. Nope. No, it didn't match. Close, but no. Okay, so I'm gonna revert it back a bit. So, A, let me go left. B, left. Let's see, right twice. And let me do the second sequence. So, my next possible solution would be right one time for both A and B. No, I'm sorry. B will be right 3 times, and C would be 4 times left. Oops. It's going to be an extra. An extra move to the right. Right. Alright, let's check. No. Fuck! Yeah, this is not a fun puzzle. Hey, welcome back, Bathory. You're just in time to join me for the most convoluted, tedious fucking puzzle in history. Yeah, this is the hard puzzle I mentioned. The water sample. Alright, so I gotta revert them back since I didn't get the second solution right. So that'll be right 4 times for C. And I'm gonna move it twice left. Okay, so this one, okay, yeah, so I gotta move it back left 3 times and move it right twice. And finally A I managed to move just 1 time on the left, so left 4 times. Oh, what the fuck, man? Okay, I will have to just go back into the room and restart this whole puzzle. Because I don't know, maybe I did maybe I made a typo and didn't do the sequence properly. But let me go back and go back inside. I could just pick up where I leave off. All right, let me do the first solution one more time. All right, let me do the very last solution. I have to move right 4 times to revert the twice left movement for C. Oh, there we go, finally. So basically, I have to match the readings from the top based on the water sample, and I mean, I'm not a I don't work at a water plant, so I have to like move the move A, B, and C into the correct slots to match up with the top reading. It's a very ridiculous and complicated puzzle. Alright, so I'm gonna save here because then that's where I'm gonna fight Nemesis again. Let me just let go of some things. So my last playthrough from months ago, I saved like 9 different times in this game. So I'm barely gonna walk out with one save. With 3 saves, sorry. Then everything else is just it's gonna be nothing but boss fights from this point on. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, I gotta watch out for these worms. Oh yeah, look at that, more enemies. Move! Oh, nothing happened. What the hell? So I gotta go in the other room, and that's where Nikolai's gonna. Well, there's gonna be an alternative outcome. Whether Nikolai does get his comeuppance by big old Nemi here, or he escapes with a chopper, and I'm gonna give the option to either shoot down or just let him fly.
Still wandering around.
Nikolai? So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survived.
Very B-movie Russian Dolph Lundgren, this guy is.
I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want you eliminated for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your death.
That's great. Except I have no intention of contributing to your retirement fund.
Oh yeah. So he does die. Yeah, stereotypical Rusky. All it's missing is the vodka. It's all creepy, but you're boring. Yeah, I love the fucking close-up on Jill's pixelated PS1 era face. Alright, here we go.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in treatment room. Please evacuate immediately.
So there is a lockdown here, which means Which means this entire garbage layer is going to be emptied out. Now here in this fight, I have to get him close enough to these acid valves here, so when he gets sprayed by the acid, he's going to dissolve and lose some of his body parts. Which honestly would make it a very tragic end for poor Nemesis here. There we go. Yeah, taste some. Oh, you fucking prick. Oh shit, it ain't ready. That's right, taste some. Oh, you fucking coward. That's it. I'm gonna empty out my entire mine thrower clips on you. Oh yeah, now taste some. Taste some, you fucking... Oh, would you fuck off? This game is for children. There you go, melt. Melt, you fucking piece of shit. Well, I mean, now I have to, like... Now he's, like, dying, so I have to... Whoa. I have to get him close enough to the valve. Enough to, like, maim him. Uh-oh. And fuck, there's a countdown, man. I gotta do this quick. Oh, fucking... About time. I gotta get out of here before this whole place collapses. Ah, fuck you. Doesn't ask me to take the fucking key card? Alright, this is disgusting, but you're boring. Kind of weird how... It's weird how it works with Nemesis, because you do see him as this amalgamation of these various parts, which I would assume his body sort of like absorbs all the other corpses to form into this giant super monster. Though even with that form, I don't really like the form that much. It's not really that interesting of a monster now. Oh! shit. Well, at least I'm not that far off from where I saved, so might as well just. I apologize again. That's like 4 deaths. 4 deaths, man.
Resident Evil.
All right, let's. Just gonna have to do the whole fight again. But I think this time I won't waste too much. I won't waste too much ammo and health. Whee! Yeah, you know where this goes. Ooh, I'm sorry. I got fuck. Real smooth. Well, I killed most of them, so let's get out of here. I was gonna keep my distance this time from Nemesis, that way I don't have to take too many hits. Anyway, it's opposite. I mean, the tank controls here do annoy me. Even though I like the challenge with tank controls. Alright, we all know where this goes. Yeah, dead.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in treatment room. Please evacuate immediately.
Alright, come out, you giant slug man. Alright, let me get away from him. Well, I sure do. Gotta get up. Oh, fuck. Oh, get up. Okay, I'm okay. You know, it'll be a good time to just throw some shots. There we go, now I can shoot some. Fuck. Ugh. Don't throw me around like that. Okay. Yeah, if only. There we go. Fry. Fry, you bastard. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Even that close and it still didn't get him? Oh, okay. Now you fry. Fry, fry. Okay. Let's get some distance. Fuck. Just get around him. Stop poking me with your thing. I don't like that thing. There we go. You gotta like fire the. You gotta like fire an explosive round close enough to the acid valves for the acid to come out. That's how it works. But yeah, it's all a matter of your tank control position and aiming. Alright, let's go. Okay, I won't make the same mistake last time with those naked zombies, so I got my shotgun in handy.
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. All personnel.
Okay, so now we're gonna get the news that that you're gonna get a reader of the missile homing in at the Raccoon City position, which is the alternative to the Doomsday Clock timer in Resident Evil 2. So if it reaches the middle, then game over. Fuck off. But we're getting close to the end. We are, most definitely are. Sorry, I have to go back and let loose some stuff. Probably won't need the handgun. Yeah, I'll be fine without it. Gee, I wonder what the plastic card could be. Oh wait, no? Oh wait. It's probably this one. Okay, well this is bollocks. Ah, okay. Ah, more zombies. Fuck you. Yeah, you die. You die as well.
Jill, where are you? If you can hear this transmission, respond immediately.
It's interesting, but you're boring. Yeah, so the missile's gonna come.
Warning. Missile attack confirmed.
Alright, looks like it's gonna be zombies. Okay, so this is not good. Oh wait, you know what? Let me Ah, fuck. I have one herb, so I can do a green, a 3 green herb mix. And this is where it cuts off. Alright, let's go, let's go. Let's fight some giant monster. Yeah, here we go. Oh, what's nice about this is the backgrounds have little moments of detail that you can pick up. Like right here in this room, you can see a super tyrant like the one from Resident Evil 2, which looks like it just endured a battle with these commandos. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the control and activate these batteries. That way I can move them into their place, because this is what activates the giant cannon.
Checking system. Checking data. Warning. There is not enough power to activate the system.
Thanks, exposition machine. You've been very helpful, but right now I gotta move these batteries. But then right now the monster's gonna come in, so I gotta be very clear of Nemesis in his monster form Yeah, I love how the cutscene plays. I love how the timer goes on as his cutscene plays out. Yeah. Like, what is this thing supposed to be? I know it's supposed to be like this very grotesque Lovecraftian thing, but as a final boss for Nemesis, it doesn't really work for me. It just looks like if Michael Bay was given the job to design a monster form of Nemesis, and that's what you get. Okay, here it comes. I gotta be careful. Oh, fuck. Come on, move. Yeah, because there's no way out when he finally comes in. Fuck, move! There we go. Fire your super mega cannon.
Rail cannon has been activated. Executing quick charge program. Preparing to fire.
No, but like, it formed from all those body parts and appendages that were dumped into that garbage room where I fought the Nemesis. That's how it was able to reform itself. There we go. Yeah, right in the monster's way. Alright, so I gotta lure him into the path. Oh wait, hold on a sec. I gotta hear the countdown because I had this on mute. Fuck. I didn't get him into the path. Come on, you piece of shit. Awesome. He's making his way here. Okay, that didn't get him. Okay, he's right there. No! Stop your whining, Jill. Oh, what the fuck? Eat shit. Man, he takes a lot. That's right. Eat it. Yeah! Ba-boom!
Warning. System overheating. Entering cooldown mode.
Alright, so I have to leave, but then Nemesis is gonna try to make another last attempt, among many last attempts to kill me. this is the end. Well, this has been a fun ride. And then I'll be back soon with Code Veronica.
Jill! Over here!
So, if Nikolai were to escape and take the chopper here, then I'd be saved by Barry. But I think with the choices made, I didn't get that outcome.
It's here. It's time to go.
Yeah, for 1999, this was pretty amazing.
That's it. I've had it. This time they've gone too far.
And that is the end of the run.
And now we have a rather unfortunate turn of events. It seems that the President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City. The President and Federal Council will rule that the back...
Oh, is that referring to the crazy guy in the warehouse? Well, if I were to go back to the if I were to go back to those areas again, you do see him already eaten in the warehouse by the zombies.
Surpassing the 100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City.
But yeah, in lore and Resident Evil history, the Raccoon City stuff has remained part of the universe of this franchise. So like, yeah, any sequel you pick up post Resident Evil 3 will always bring up the Raccoon City incident, because in that universe is essentially like the 9/11 or Pearl Harbor of the RE universe. Alright, looks like I can't skip these credits, so might as well just sit down. More boring text going across the screen. But yeah, a worse run than my Claire B's speed run, but albeit a good enough with good enough saves, I should get a better ranking than my last walkthrough. But yeah, I mean, this is the game here marks the end of an era of the first generation lineup of Resident Evil games before we pick it up with Code Veronica, which makes a more visual leap from these iterations, and while still in game mechanics and in the survival horror core, still keeping it with the classic Resident Evil games. But yeah, I should plan, and Queen Edition. But yeah, I should plan, it's gonna be, Code Veronica X is gonna be a 2-part speed run. Because I might cap it off with Chris arriving on Rockford Island and then pick it up in part 2 from that point. Alright, but let's see what my final ranking is. A C? Oh, what the fuck, dude? Really? And just like, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Oh, but still, that's embarrassing still. Oh, I got 3 costumes. What did I unlock? Well, I mean, that's up for me to see when I go back to the boutique shop for the next one. And, yeah, there we have our epilogue cards to see where everybody else is at in the universe. So yeah, I unlocked a Chris Redfield card where Chris is pondering at some cafe and sees a girl similar age to Claire, and later realizes Claire goes to the Europe Umbrella headquarters and gets captured, and there it kicks up to Code Veronica. All right, let's save this up, and I think we're just gonna wrap it up here. Well, that's the end of the run, folks. Thank you guys for tuning in to part 2, and next week I should have Code Veronica next to play and to discuss and to endure more of the Let's Play curse. But as always, this is the MadCap Critic signing off. Thank you for tuning in on the MadCAST Gamer Edition, and I'll keep you posted on when I will be live streaming Resident Evil Code Veronica, and hope you guys have a safe and happy 4th of July. Take it easy, folks. Oh, then in that case, then I would have to do it without a save. But I think this time I could. Alright then, well, signing off. Happy Independence Day, folks. And take it easy, Bat 3.